pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, moving on to agenda approval. I have something to add to the agenda. Does anybody else on the commission today? Seeing none, okay. We're gonna add to 4.2, and we're gonna add 2 more fuel quotes onto that item. So I'd entertain a motion to that.
Move to approve the agenda.
Move to approve the agenda. Commissioner Smith, need a second.
Second.
Second, Commissioner Weinrich. Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. Public forum. Public forum is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes per person. And please state your name and address for the record. Do we have any public forum from our city commission tonight? Seeing none, doesn't look like there's much people here to talk public forum, so we'll move on. Consent agenda. Matters appearing on the consent agenda are expected to be non-controversial and will be acted upon by the commission at one time without discussion, unless a member of the commission requests an opportunity to address any given items. Items removed from the consent agenda will be discussed in the beginning of the formal items. 4.1, minutes of December 18th, City Commission meeting. 4.2, fuel quotes for city departments. 4.3, special event on sale alcoholic beverage license filed by Top Floor Events for a chamber mixer on January 9th, 2024 at River's Edge Apartments and Business Suites. 4.4, special event on sale beverage license for James Valley Shrine Club for an indoor fishing event on January 20th, 2024, Blackbourne Hall. 4.5, personnel. Recommend change in job classification of Julie Palmerico from interim planning director back to administrative assistant. Number 2, recommend correcting the start date for Monty Bentley, library assistant, intercalation and outreach services. And 4.6, payment of the bills.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion to approve the consent agenda. Commissioner Weinrich, need a second.
Second.
Second, Commissioner Harvey. Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. Okay, moving on to our bid quote items, 5.1. I'm going to have our water superintendent, Rob, to come up and talk to us about 5.1.
Thank you, Mayor and Commissioners. This is pay request number 1 for the water meter install. It's for the month of November in the amount of $59,943.70. Just requesting approval. And I guess in conjunction with that, a little meter update is we wound up this year at 48.6% complete on the project. We fell 49 short of halfway for the year, so yeah, I just request approval for the pay request.
Move to approve the first payment.
Move to approve the payment, Commissioner Bragg.
Second.
Second, Commissioner Harvey. Any other questions for Rob on this item?
Just a quick note that that installation really just started in November, so they're doing very, very well.
But there will be another mailer coming out if it hasn't already hit, and we're gonna need to schedule some appointments. We're running a little short at the moment, but
Yeah. I get asked quite often when I run into people in this grocery store and stuff, when am I gonna get mine? And I tell them I haven't got mine yet either, so just wait, it'll be coming.
It's
It'll be
coming.
All right, thank you, Rob, appreciate it.
thank you.
Okay, need a roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. Moving on to 5.2, and we'll call on Dennis, our Assistant City Engineer, to explain to us what 5.2 is.
This is just a progress payment on the SBRs. And yes, I promise this project will come to an end. We tried to get it by the end of the year, but we couldn't, but recommend approval.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, Commissioner Harvey,
Second.
second, Commissioner Reinwest. Any questions for Dennis on this item? Seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinreich,
Aye.
Wright,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. Petitions and communications, 6.1, we're calling our city attorney, Tucker Valesky, to explain to us what 6.1 is. Tucker?
Sean is here too.
Tucker, can you hear us?
I'm sorry, you have me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you now.
All right.
I apologize, that's all.
Nope.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners. 6.1, consider the memorandum of understanding with the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, and authorize the mayor to sign. This memorandum agreement memorializes what was proposed by the city with respect to the cost of living adjustment for 2024 and the city's contribution to health insurance, and as was agreed upon by the recommended group.
Thank you. Any need a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Commissioner Harvey motions to approve. Need a second?
Second.
Second,
Second.
Commissioner Bragg. Oh, okay. Any questions from the commission to Tucker on this item?
So did this give us enough time that everything will be able to go into effect for new pay period?
Yes, it is.
Perfect, great news, thank you.
This will be effective the new pay period. Okay, good. Seeing no further questions, a roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinreich,
Aye.
Wright,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. Okay. Moving on to 7.1, ordinance and resolutions, and that'll be Paul Lynn, our financial director. She's going to talk to us about 7.1.
Thank you, Mayor. This is our annual rates resolution, but as you can see, it just keeps growing. It's about 9 pages now. I'm just going to quick go through the sections that we changed. Most of it we talk about during budget, or if we add fees throughout the year. So under section 5 on the second page, recycling yard waste, the top 4.5% was our cost of living. The actual garbage collection rates, we went up 5% on the residential, 35% on the commercial. That meets our requirements for debt with the increases we took last year as well as what we take for 2024, and covers a little bit more operations. Under section, let's see, 10, we added a fee last year for hay ground permits within the city limits. We just added that to our resolution now at $25. I'll go through planning and zoning. Section 12, cost of living increases on the solid waste numbers for municipal waste, the sump waste, and then the unsorted mixed loads was an additional $5. Section 13, when we get into use of equipment and things for the city, we don't really rent out our equipment or anything, but this is for when we have to bill, like a FEMA bill or bill somebody else. So those changes were made by the departments asking, or me talking to department heads regarding those changes. Most of them are like $5, or a change in what the description is of what we're renting. Section 14 is water fees. Trunk line, we just have continually taken $5 there. It's about half what it costs to put in a water main, but we just, in the last few years, have started taking the $5 on it. Excavation permit, we increased $5. The travel trailers, mobile home living, cost of living on that, 4.5%. And then again, with trench box, backhoe, and generator fees, just increase it to what the actual cost would be. Sewer tap, or the industrial pretreatment, we went 4.5%. And then on the actual sewer rates, we based that on the study. Came out to about 4%, where we were talking 4.5%. But when I went through the actual study with Rob and talked to Brett, we decided to stay with the recommendations from the study and be 0.5% less. You can also see the increases we took on the surcharges. Those are all based on the sewer study. Next section is the next page, waters, same thing. That's all based on the water study for rates. I mean, remember in the conversation, you see some of those higher meter ones are actually going down. That was brought up with the study, so this is coming with that recommendation, okay, bringing those larger rates down. The other increases on the smaller meters actually came out to be about 1%. Trunk line fees the same, and again, the same at the bottom, renting the trench box, just changing those amounts to be in compliance with what it actually costs. That's about it. Is there any specific questions, let me know, otherwise I ask for approval.
Motion to approve.
Motion approved, Commissioner Harvey,
Second.
second Commissioner Bragg. Any questions for Pauline on any of these rates?
I'd just like to comment, if I could, Mayor, on all the work that they did on the garbage collection with the new rates there. There's been a lot of time spent by Dale and Pauline, and I appreciate that. And again, I think we feel really good about, even with all the new expense, your average user is not gonna see a significant change, and most of that change is gonna come in the commercial rates, where really, as we've done research, we were far, far under the rate of the competitors that were out there. So, you know, that just seemed like a really efficient way. First of all, we brought our prices closer, we're still lower, but closer to in line with what some of the private sector was doing, and also then it allowed us to handle some of the costs of the new facility without having that be borne on the backs of a lot of the individual city members. So I want to commend both Dale and Pauline for all the time they spent on that. It was a big project, but it's going to pay off in a big way when we have that new facility set up.
Thank you, Commissioner, well said. Thank you. Any other questions for her? Need a roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. Okay. Moving on to 7.2, we'll call on our city attorney Tucker Gillespie again for this item.
Yes, thank you, Mayor Commissioner. 7.2, resolution number 2023-18, acknowledging the assignment of ordinance number 22.3-5-131 from Northwestern Corporation to Northwestern Energy Public Service Corporation. Northwestern recently underwent a restructuring. Their Nebraska, South Dakota service areas are being taken over by the subsidiary that's newly formed. It's been approved by the South Dakota Utilities Commission. And this resolution simply recognizes the name change, and that Northwestern Energy Public Service Corporation will be providing these services, nothing else under the ordinance changes.
Make a motion to approve 7.2.
Motion to approve, Commissioner Weinrich.
Second.
Second.
Second, Commissioner Smith, second. Any other questions on this item? Seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. Okay. Moving on to departmental items. 8.1, we'll call on Paul Lynn, our financial director, once again.
Thank you, Mayor. In your packet is the biweekly certified pay for the city, as well as our regular full-time year part-time, just like budget, and we have the agreements with FOP and AFSCME. We have 6% increase on the base, and we approved a 2% step.
Move to approve.
Move to approve, Commissioner Smith,
Second.
second, Commissioner Weinrich. Any discussion on this item for Paul Lynn? Any questions from the commission on that? Any statements or anything on this, okay? All right, seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrich,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. 8.2, Commissioner Bragg, let us know about the solid waste.
Last time you get to hear one of these for the year. That was it.
There you go.
Solid Waste Department Rumble site will be closed Saturday, December 30th, and Monday, January 1st, 2024, in observance of New Year's Day. Monday's garbage and recycling will be done on Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. Please remember to have your containers out the night before, as trucks cannot be rerouted. If you have any questions, please call 353-8542.
Thank you, Commissioner Bragg, that gets better every time. Okay, moving on to 8.3, that's me, on the announcement that city offices will be closed on January 1st, 2024 for New Year's Day. And with that, I don't believe we have anything else.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year and have a safe New Year too. With that, this ends our meeting.